I want to see one. I want to check one thing though. I want to see if it's actually tradable. So we're gonna see if we can dump this into the auction house. Yeah, so we can. That's good. And if I put it up, does it show the expiry date? Yes, it does. Okay. I think half of the issue is Nexon's inability to give us proper and complete information. So that's why I feel like it's most important to just try things out yourself. And now I know, well, Crafted Flames have an expiry date of 1 week. Trying to farm your own Relenting Flames from herbs is a pain in the butt, and you should just go elite monster hunting instead. Oh, you can get Unrelenting Flames from elite monsters? Well, I guess botters are going to control that market too. So, like, I wouldn't have known that if I just sat here and didn't not tried it out, or if someone just told me, because I'd like to test it out myself. And I think that's just important for any case for that matter. I'm moving my Meistering over to my Kana, because my Kana has some reward points from the community sharing boxes. So I'm just going to be applying a Guardian Scroll on the Meistering now. And then... No, I didn't want to trade that person. So trade this back, and I would spend it on cubes, but this isn't unique yet, and I don't want to bother with having it in my mind that I have reward points to spend. Oh, Marvel is also out, so my shopping has also begun. I have a lot of stuff to get. I'd like to cover it in a second segment, but just because I saw this in the front page, I wanted to quickly grab it while it was cheap. Was it? Oh yeah, I think that's much cheaper. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna pick up 2 of these. Alright. Oh, but yeah, earlier I sold the 21% Superior Gogs pendant, so hooray, I guess.
Yeah, nice.
Hi everyone, so it's been a couple of weeks since the last episode for me. I know I'm behind schedule, which is why I'm trying to record this as fast as possible. But I just wanted to show you guys this. This is a stat and potential comparison calculator by Mastering Gaming or Delusion Dash. Just want to give him a huge shout out for teaching me how to use this thing. So I have my stats as of the time of this episode, which is like a week before, but to you guys, it's like this episode. It's confusing. Let me just move on. I'm using the latest version, I believe, so this should be as accurate as possible. A lot of you guys in the comments have notified me that flat strength is much better than all stat for me, so I was actually interested, and I was like, huh, maybe you guys are right. So naturally, I wanted to find out, so I pulled out this calculator, put in my stats, and so I rewatched my previous episode and see what type of lines I foolishly rewrote. And one of the lines I did reroll was a 72 strength line on my top. So I wanted to find out how good of a line that 72 strength was, so I was fiddling around with some numbers, and it came out to this. 36 strength and 5 all stat would have been the same as 72 strength. Now this is the part where it gets iffy because I always question my work. I'm not entirely sure if my work is correct. I asked Mastering Gaming a couple of times to see if it was working fine, if I put in my numbers right. So at the moment, I'm pretty alright with either getting both. I think you guys are right, however, because not all my potentials are 3-lined yet. So eventually this number would get even bigger over here. And then I would presume that flat strength would be better. But as of currently right now, flat strength, hybrid strength or whatever, and all stat is also an equal contender for me. But as the mindset of Road to Max Damage is to look at the big picture and look into the long-term investment, you guys are correct. I should be looking for flat strength, I believe. So that's something good to know now. And it's not the end of the world because it's not my main focus for flames. What's important now is that I know what I should be looking for instead, and then I don't repeat the same mistakes as before. In the grand scheme of things, though, back into the big picture, long-term perspective, I think I would want to try and get a 3-line or 4-line row on my equipment of any form of just flat strength or strength and all stat. So I could have 1 line of flat strength and 3 lines of hybrid strength, or I could have 1 line of flat strength, 2 lines of hybrid strength, and 1 line of all stat. I think either of those is just something I could go for, but at the same time, since I'm fence sitting on a lot of things, I don't really want to commit to investing too much into my current equipment. I mainly just want to be powerful enough to be in a normal will party, which I believe I am currently, so I'm not extremely worried about trying to settle for decent lines. In the realm and vision of all the fence sitting, though, there are equips that are going to be staying with me for a very long time, so I definitely will be rolling flames on those equipments and looking for the lines that I said I'm looking for. Of course, ultimately getting that 120 strength or whatever would be amazing, but as of the current moment, I think any combination of 3 or 4 lines of good flame rolls are pretty decent. So I want to give you guys a thank you for pointing this out to me and bringing it to my attention, even though some of you may be a little bit more toxic about it. I'm looking at you. But yeah, if you want to try this calculator out for yourself, check it out at Delusion Dash or Mastering Gaming's YouTube channel. I'll provide a link in the description below. Oh, and one more thing is that I know I mentioned I was using one of the calculators in a previous episode, but I was not using this one. I was actually using an outdated calculator. I unfortunately do not remember which calculator I was referencing, and I don't want to go check it because I am extremely lazy about this. I highly recommend anyone to give this calculator a try and see what their stat upgrades are like. I think this is definitely one of the most useful tools anybody can have. Hopefully some of you may find this useful, but that's just an update I wanted to give you guys regarding flame rolling and my equipment. Thank you. Alright, finally, we have reached the end of a lot of chaos and disorganization and recording 3 and 4 episodes at the same time like I was saying earlier. Or was it later? Or was it in a future episode? I have no freaking clue anymore. But it is finally the 30% off our coin shop. So we're gonna wrap up the episode with this. So let's head over to the coin shop over there and pick up some stuff. Sad thing happened though. I forgot to go purchase arcane symbol coupons last week before the reset because I thought that I was gonna need the 2,000 arc coins to get all the flames. But turns out I didn't because it was 30% off and you got a bunch of coins from Sugar Time and the fishing event. So rip 20 arcane symbols, so that's like maybe around 2 to 3 days-ish worth of dailies, but it's okay. So we're gonna be ending with some flaming here. Well, why don't we go to the forest entrance? This map is always nice. Okay, so what I'm planning to do is that I want to try to get, say, like a bunch of flat strength or a bunch of strength and all stat. Weapon attack, not so much, just because it's such a little amount. Some of my currently flamed equips is like 1 line of flat strength and 1 line of all stat, so that stuff is nice. But some others are not so nice, such as the gloves, which is like a really low hybrid strength, and then an all stat. So I do want to touch on that. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I want to do my belt first. So we're going to be looking for essentially over 70 strength, I think. Hold on, let me pull up my chart. So we're either looking for somewhere around 72 strength and some all stat, or just way more than that, so 90 plus. Or alternatively, I want to look for basically 3 lines from the flame of any combination of all stat and strength. So we're going to do the belt first. So let's reroll. So that's flame number 1. So that's a lot of junk. Let's go flame number 2. That too is also junk and not what I'm looking for. Okay, flame number 3. Oh my... Why? Why couldn't that have been 84 freaking strength? I would have wanted that so badly. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep rolling then in that case. Nothing good here. What do I hear? 52! I also only have 1 flame left. That's Rainbow Flame. You know what? I don't think I want to keep 52. I should roll the gloves though, but I kind of want to work on it 1 equip at a time. Yeah, all right. No more Rainbow Flames, but we have red flames to work with. Nothing there. No. Let's roll again. 30? No. I want something higher than 32. Because if I get something like that, I at least would want... That's a 2-liner, I think. This is hard. I don't know exactly what I'm rolling for. And I'm probably like rolling over some pretty decent stats. Oh, but this though, that is significantly better than what I had. When it was a 6% all stat and like 16 strength. I like this. I'm gonna keep that. And we're going to move to, I suppose, the gloves now, since that's the only thing that's not as good as the others. Yeah, let's do the gloves. So there's only 3 flames left, so hopefully we'll get something good. No, that's just 20 strength. 40 strength. Oh. That's just 1 line though. Okay. So let's do 1 more. And nothing. Okay, so that'll be the next thing that I'll be throwing. Oh, wait. We still have some flames. I forgot. There's a couple more places that I forgot to get flames from, so... Oh, whoops. I'm short on Legion coins. I actually moved all my Legion coins over to my Arc because I'm currently training it. So I don't want to go all the way there just to freaking transfer it back. So we're just going to take the coins from here. Yoink and yoink. Oh, and right, and we also have some flames from here. But we also have some flames from Ursus! I completely forgot about Ursus that entire time prepping for flames and stuff. And I didn't even bother. So where are you? So this is what we want. Good, that's 1. I should be able to get 4. So 3, 4, wait, no. I think I don't know how many I'm buying. Oh, I managed to get 5. Oh, that's great then. That's 5 Reaper Flames. Okay, I really wish I could be using rainbows, but we'll make with what we have currently. Alright, let's just do it here. So let's roll. 36. Meh. 3% all stat. Those are low. I don't want tier 3s. Hybrid. No. 32 and 5. Ooh. This is a 32 and 5. This is a 40 and 6. 36 and 5. 24 and 6. Ooh. This is tough, because now I'm going to be looking for, essentially... Oh, man, that's tough. Yeah, I'm now basically going to be looking for 3-line flames now with this gear. I'm not touching anything else because they still haven't, like, said anything about boss tags and all that. But I guess most of these are an all-stat line and a flat strength line, I think. This one is not so much. So maybe we can work on this, and maybe if I get 2 flat strength lines... Oh, wait, no, that's... What am I saying? A flat strength line and a hybrid line. I'll keep that, but ultimately, if I were to go for flat strength, I would maybe want to consider just 1 flat and 2 hybrids. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we have the flames, we have, like, the time to mess around with and experiment with, so why don't we do that? Nope. Let's see. 12s across the board. Ew. Don't want him. 12 and 4. Nope. Not good. Once again, if that Dex and Strength would have been flipped, that would have been better. I have some coupons left over from the compensation. I'm not interested in selling them back because this is fun. So we'll use them. Okay. Hold on, I gotta look back at the footage. So this was actually just slightly better than the previous row, and then I had a way better row before. So maybe I'll just continue looking for a flat strength and all stat then. No. Like I said, I'm just experimenting for the most part. I'm not too concerned on trying to get an amazing flame row, like, currently. Like, if I were to be doing that, I'd probably stockpile a bunch of flames before doing it. This is just for me, just trying stuff out. We're ending it on whatever this is. Not an upgrade on the top. Definitely we downgraded, but it's okay. I'm still a little bit adamant about having an all-stat line, but I think more importantly, it's obviously the best would be, in my opinion, flat strength, hybrid, all stat. But if I get flat strength, hybrid, that's also very good. But all of these are just 4-liners. I think my main concern now is that I want to look for flat strength, hybrid, or flat strength, hybrid, all stat. So we're working from going to 2-line to 3, and it just happens that our top is the first casualty. My top. Okay, I just had to record some clips for a future episode because buyer finally is ready to make a transaction. So you guys will see that in a future episode. But not only do I want to do flames, since it's the beginning of the month, I also want to do ICOGing. I'm terribly upset over how it went last month, so I'm really hoping this month will make up for it. And I have a lot of reward points to use thanks to Sugar Time and some other events. So we're gonna pick up the return scrolls from here. We're doing all of the upgrading at the end of the episode. Okay, let's go to somewhere nice. Well, let's go back to Shadow Dance Hall, because that place, I like it. So, we'll get the badge. We'll grab the return scroll, throw it on. Got the ICOGs here. Alright, jump twice for good luck, and... oh my goodness. Okay, well, we'll do one more. And, that's the only one I can afford. +2 attack and +3 strength. I mean, I got what I wanted, which was the thing to pass, but I can't accept +3 strength and +2 attack. It's just, it's not justice. They gave me a 3, a 6, and a 6. It got me a 6, got me a 6, a 3, and a 6. So I at least would want a +4 attack and a good strength roll. So unfortunately, it's not over just yet. So I'm upset. I do want to use the return scroll. That's upsetting. I do have some Meister's cubes that I got from bossing and a little bit of crafting. So why don't we also do that on camera? I've been saving them up for here anyways. Let's see. 1 line of boss, 1 line of strength. No. 1 line of attack and 1 line of strength. No. 2 line boss, 1 line attack, please. 2 lines luck. No. Alright. I think that's all the upgrading I've been waiting on. I don't think there's any other place that I can get flames from. And I think I've exhausted all of the flames I've been saving up. So I think that will be it then. So we're going to be working on the top first compared to the rest of these equips. So I'm gonna look forward to that, and eventually we'll get them to 3 line, then 4 line. It'll depend on how many flames I can get my hands on, because currently my priority is Marvel shopping right now and trying to get NX to star my Tyrants. Now that I have all the no booms, woo! So I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you. The freaking glitch still exists. I think it's like if you're inputting a directional input as you're rope lifting, then like it breaks the tether. I think it's irritating. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode. All right, bye bye.